The Falls Count Everywhere podcast would like to mention our friends of following. For the most intriguing wrestling stories and info on independent shows in multiple regions, nobody does it like We Talk Wrestling. Subscribe to Facebook's #1 interactive community for professional wrestling today. Pro wrestling on Tuesdays are a blast with the Wrestle Talk podcast. Join the entire crew every Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they bring their takes on the major circuits, showcase interviews with various indie stars, and news on the #1 fantasy wrestling promotion, the FWWC. Visit them at facebook.com/WrestleTalkPodcast and at WrestleTalkCast on YouTube and X.
All of us here show appreciation and love to our first responders, military, and volunteers that help our nation as well as protect and serve us every day. Thank you for all you do.
We are back in the studios with a major load of wrestling to cover. Tonight we recap TNA Victory Road, NXT's No Mercy, the botch that everyone is talking about from SmackDown, and our feature topic is our show comparison between WWE's WrestlePalooza and AEW's All Out from Toronto. It's all heading your way with episode number 207 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast.
Welcome to the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. The show starts in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
Welcome to the show. Buckle up tight. Rough-cut Rick will be in the spotlight. Shadow City Mouthfans breaking it down. Best wrestlers podcast in this town. Blood and sweat in every word. Echoes of the ring, haven't you heard? Wrestling tales, raw and true. Podcast alive, bringing it to you.
And good evening, everybody. We are here live, and we're taking a week off, and it's everything nuts around here.
Yes, be popping.
It's all nuts, but we are here live, and it's episode number 207 of the Falls Count Everywhere podcast. And of course, we are, last week was, some things happened, but then this weekend, it's just like whoosh.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad we took a week off, almost like a little pause, and now we have like just boom, meats and potatoes.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, last week was was this little appetizer, but yeah. But now we got like all 7 courses at once. So here we go with the fun. I am Rough Cut Rick Ruby, of course, the John Cena Zmiz. You got the gruesome twosome here tonight to get you through it all. And well, I'll tell you what. A lot of catching up with this weekend, Z, with everything, a lot of WWE and TNA, and kind of disappointed here because apparently over in London, the Progress and then GCW trying to work together for that blood sport, they started at 2:00 their time, which means it started at 8. So I totally missed it, or at least tried to get it, and I whiffed on it.
And then not to mention OVW had one of their shows on today on YouTube. And I tried to squeeze that one in right before our good friends. And once again, here they're saying hello, gentlemen, to us right here. But our good friends over at SICW. SICW also has All-Star on Sundays, an hour, right before us. So 8 to, we go on at 9. Yeah, 8 to 9 p.m. Central Time. SICW Wrestling All-Star. Dude, there's been so much. I got to watch that match where Time Limit Draw, Brandon Beretta, and Bobby D.
Oh, they went to a
Chef's Kiss. Time Limit Draw. Now, Bobby was right. Brandon did do some sketchy stuff at the end. I respect it to a point, but he did hit him with the belt at the end. Not the best move, Brandon. You're better than that.
Well, Brandon didn't take the L, and with all Brandon, it's what we know, what he's been saying all this time for the recent months. It's strictly business. and his business is nothing but gold, and
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to do. But that's going to be this coming Saturday at the Belclair Fairgrounds. They're going to have the rematch
Yes.
for the title.
And on top of that, the women's cage match between Lilith Kong and Miss Hyde. So
Yeah,
big show already building.
Yeah, two big matches already. I mean, I would classify that as double main event. I mean,
Double main event, bro. That's
yeah,
100%.
that's double main event right there.
100%.
So yeah, so two big matches there. So yeah,
But yes, lots of wrestling this week, and it was so good to just dive back in and chew on the wrestling bone. I know I was down and out with just mentally exhausted kind of thing, and I was frustrated with. I posted some things, but don't worry, we're back at it. We're this business beats us up, and we ask for more because we love it so damn much.
oh right, yeah. I mean, either that or we're asking for it. We're begging for it.
Yeah.
Please put us.
I mean, one of my favorite wrestlers is a dominatrix in this sense. So, mommy.
Yeah, she's gotten more wicked as days go by. She's definitely changed. I mean, she's changed as far as the way I think and her look. I mean, she's toned down a lot more, and man, um, but yeah, she's kind of wicked, you know, wicked looking. But not. I mean, I'm sure she's fine outside of the ring. Other than that, but oh yeah, check out that other match.
She's got beat up by God dang, what's that horror film that everybody likes? Like it's
I saw
Arthur
that
or
where
something.
someone on stage.
The clown, yeah, the clown. So
yeah, I'm like, okay.
I'm not into that genre of movie, but like it's cool.
No, not me. I'm like
I thought it was,
there's a cup of tea I ain't gonna try.
yeah, I thought it was cool. So
oh my gosh.
A triple tag match: Curtis and Billy McNeil versus Whiskey Business.
So Curtis Wilde and Billy McNeil defending against the Whiskey Benders. So the tag team titles can be on the line.
That's a triple match. Okay.
So
tag team.
That's I can't remember unless maybe the professionals maybe had the titles for about a year, maybe more. I mean,
Billy McNeil and Curtis have definitely ran wild across SICW in the last year because still holding those titles firmly tight.
Oh yeah, so I mean they're making it work. So hey, keep it going. So we'll see what happens on this coming Saturday. Yeah, man. So we probably got some other things to talk about. I mean, probably what I'll talk about more about next week. But we have at least with me, the American Championship Wrestling has their next big show in St. Clair. It's our super show. Giving even things get better as each year goes by. With even this year doing a tailgate party for before people go in the door, which is KC95, a local legendary rock station here in the St. Louis area. Is going to be down there with that, and your honorary co-host and myself, and Big Bubba Walsh, Party Town, get the party started, getting everybody round up for the super show. So,
like only Rick Ruby can.
Oh yeah, because just me and the nightlife. I just can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
At my young ripe age of 50, let's keep it going.
Hey, that's as young as you can be, bro.
Yeah, I'm just going all crazy. So how about I'm gonna make sure I'm on the right side here before we move over to this. Which yeah, we are. Yeah. Yes, sir. So let's go ahead and there's some other news, some things that have happened this week, some things last week. We're going to take a look at this here. But this past weekend down in Chillicothe, Missouri, I think it was Tri-State Wrestling, where this gentleman, who was actually one of our former guests on the show, is the Iceman. Well, he is. He's chilling. He's retiring from the ring. So apparently, he's had some complications with his heart recently. And so I think that he's following doctor's orders, or he just decided to, like, hey, that's enough. I've done over 20 years, and I'm good. I'm good with where I'm at. So, the Iceman is retiring from the ring. So, I got the square off one. I was in the ring with him on a triple threat one time. So I mean, uh, the man's definitely a crafty. He definitely has a great presence to him throughout the ring, man. I mean, the smoothest cat that you've seen with my color skin.
I mean, we've watched him get beat up on TV a couple times with WWE doing extra stuff. We've watched him wrestle and win championships around the Midwest. I got to call a couple of his matches in Illinois Elite Wrestling. The dude is an honor and a privilege and a pleasure always when you saw Iceman on the card that you're going to get to share the locker room with him. So it's really cool. Plus, we had him here on the show. We enjoyed his company, had a great rundown of his career and what he's done for the business and what he's taken away from the business. I'd love to get him back on and kind of talk about what potentially the retirement world is going to look like. Is he going to stay around and hang out and help young guys, or is he just going to sail away and go do his thing, which is respectable either way?
I mean, yeah, either way. I mean, like I said, I mean, he's a class act all the way around. Definitely has got his travels in, and just putting on some awesome matches, and just an awesome individual overall. So, so congratulations to the Iceman on his retirement, leaving his boots in the ring, and definitely you know enjoy that life outside the ring. I mean, when you get that satisfied feeling that you've done enough, and you know you have no will to go back. So it's awesome.
Oh my
Awesome.
God.
So
Mick,
here we go again.
You never know. You never know. Maybe the Iceman did train the super assassin. You never know. Assassin. Let me get the
I'm
lemonade.
picturing this big guy coming out in the freaking sash going badass.
Oh, big Texan. You gotta love that guy. You
Gotta
gotta love
give
that.
Oh man. Oh, then the next thing here. So we go from we're going to just kind of acknowledge this because this was as of last week. This was last Saturday. This happened, not yesterday, but the Saturday before. But one of the guy I used to chat with off and on, even after our after his appearance, he appeared on just before the G came on Z over 4 years ago. But one of the half pint brawlers original Mad Mex from the Micro Wrestling Federation, unfortunately had passed away back on the 20th of this month. He was 59 years old. Loved by many. He just kept going until he couldn't go no more, even in the wrestling business. And it's just unfortunate with his passing. And he's been remembered by, I mean, he's definitely missed by a lot of people. And then a lot of people giving some tributes that still remember him. And I remember that, even off, he sent me like funny reels and clips and all that. And we just have like some lighthearted chats, and definitely a good guy to hang around with. But ever remiss to kind of mention that Mad Mex did, definitely left his mark in the world of midget wrestling, and definitely getting getting that half pint brawlers on Spike TV, man. But talk about a show that was, man.
Oh, I loved it. But we already know Zmiz is a big fan of the micro world of wrestling. Like, big fan of it. I remember my first wrestling show we went to was in St. Louis, and I went with one of my classmates. They had an extra ticket, and he's found the wrestling fan. Like, I was the wrestling fan, so we went down there, and they had micro wrestling, and I ate that stuff up, dude. Even then, I was like, but then, like, I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for Hornswoggle and the great El Torito on the WWE stuff, like later on, they really brought it home for me. And then when I found like Micro One and all that kind of stuff, then it was just like a wildfire for me.
Man, no, but I was, yeah, I'll tell you what it's a different group, with what I saw out in Vegas and Micromania that is, and that's a different class of guys, but those guys are entertaining too, and I think I mean midgets have always been a need in the wrestling business, and they just got more of a spotlight when they got that show, and definitely Mex was I mean over 36 years in the business altogether before he passed. So uh, yeah, so definitely Godspeed and God bless to his his widow Nina and the rest of his family. And apparently they were having a private memorial, so they didn't have a they didn't have a public viewing. But I think she'll post. I think she was going to post it on her Facebook whenever they had the memorial. So yeah, 25 cents is my favorite. Yeah,
25 cents good. I do like him. I like Micro Jackson. I really enjoy him a lot. I'm a big fan of Little Show.
little show. Yeah,
Get me some Hot Rod. That dude's awesome. Hot Rod's the bomb. Little Jesus, dude. There's so many. Like, Mad Max, you're gonna be missed, man. Because like there's micros. They need more spotlight, in my opinion. They really do.
yeah. So no, well, another one a newer one that was there this past year was Daddy No Legs. Literally, dude on two stumps kicking ass.
Yes, let's go, dude.
Yeah,
Let's go.
The NLO, the no leg order. So,
Oh my! See, everybody's like, oh, there's no room for comedy wrestling, but BS, bro, BS. Comedy wrestling is one of the best, and micro wrestling they have like I said, there's like Hot Rod, 25 Cent, like all those guys. They're a lot better than people think they are. So like they can go and put on stellar matches, but then they can do the goofy stuff too. And it's just like everything about a micro show is just amazing. You can't be mad about it. So find one. That's all I'm saying.
shoot, and well, trust me, there's
I'm over here
always
playing
in midget wrestling. There's always been comedy. There's always, I mean, you can't have like a serious micro show.
It's a little bull. Come on.
El Torito every time.
Oh, dude, the WLC goes down as one of my favorite matches of all time. I will not it's up there with some of the top wrestling matches for me. I could go back and watch the WLC. You give me JBL versus Eddie Guerrero in the parking lot brawl, right?
Oh,
that was
yeah.
him. Yeah, that was him too. That match, their bull whoop match that they had was awesome. Brock versus John Cena, the one wasn't John Cena. God dang it. Who did he wrestle? But never mind. I forgot. Macho Man versus Steamboat. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was just
I'm not
checking
even
here because last comment is actually pretty true. So I mean, it is really true. No Legs, Daddy No Legs was better than some people that he seen under a year of training.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, Swoggle's still killing it. So, like, that's one of my favorites. I'm going to have to look up more Mad Max stuff. 'Cause I remember him being on Little Brawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go do his wrestling legacy some honor and just binge watch a bunch of his matches. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Some good stuff. And if we're not permitted to mention here, and he's already commented in here, but congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Dirty Heel Austin Cage, who got married yesterday. Yeah.
Congrats.
So we had to get that out of the way.
I don't know if he's in here anymore. He was tired. He said he was texting
tired.
me.
I mean, he posted on Facebook. It's like they went back home, and it's like
The big show
his,
person.
like the dog's like totally up his butt. It's like he would have swore we were gone for a week already. He's already up his butt. So, oh shoot,
He's like, Dad, you're leaving. You're leaving.
yeah.
Well, that's a good photo of him. There.
Oh yeah.
She's
So
got a lot of work to keep her hand, That one's a wild thing, Austin.
Yeah, to keep her happy.
No, I'm not talking about her. I don't know her. I know Austin.
Yeah. No, she looks pretty nice, man. I mean, she seems pretty nice, and no, congratulations to him and his new bride Bree. I believe is Bree or Bria.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Yeah. So if I pronounce one of the names, then crucify me later. But no, congratulations to them both. It's a great photo with them.
Yeah, I really like that photo a lot.
Yeah. Had to steal it.
Yeah, that's a really good photo.
Hey, Dirty Heels steal too. So how's it feel there, Austin? Oh man. So we are going to let's see here. Oh, I was back here. Yep. So we're going to kind of take this down and hide for a bit. Then also take this down. So one thing we're going to address, and this is, like I said, this of course is off of SmackDown. We got a very short clip. This has been widely viral since Friday, and we're going to talk about another incident that I'm not showing here because it's too gruesome for the camera. But we've got some troubles again. So we've got another Nia Jax Max. Another Nia Jax mess is what we got, man. And we're going to. I think I got the sound off here, but I just want you guys to watch this if you haven't already. But of course, this is all courtesy WWE USA. You know, I don't know the rights to this clip. It's short enough. We can play it. I don't even have the sound. So here you go. Watch this clip of Nia getting slammed by Jade Cargill. Goes in for the pin. Kicks out. Tiffany goes and kicks him off. Now, she just kicked out, right? That was supposed to be a 3. Right? So, can someone tell me? I don't know if I need to break this down or not. So she slams her, right? And then, so she's pinning her. There's 1, 2. She kicks out here. So Tiffany Stratton's late getting here to kick her, right? So she just kicked out. Tiffany just kicks her off. There's 2. And there's supposed to have been 3. Now watch Nia.
Huh?
Like,
I failed.
Then she kicks out. It's like she's like 3 seconds after they stopped. Stop. Okay.
You go first.
I don't get it. I mean, do these people have to be told after every move they do on if something changes or not? Because for one, I mean, everybody's trying to place the blame on Asia Smith, which is the referee.
Wrong person.
Why does the referee get blamed for that? Okay, so if I'm going to go behind the fourth wall here, if you know that is not the end, why are you still on your back? That's my question. Why are you still on your back? Especially when you just kicked out from Jade's pin, like it too. Then Tiffany kicks her off, and you've done nothing. You're just going to lay there again. That makes no sense. So, someone please explain that to me.
So I mean, I kind of agree with what Jim's saying too on this one, and this is where I say like, it is the ref's fault in some degree, and this is not me trying to defend Nia by any means, okay? Because I guess the other thing she did that was bad was, is she the one that caused the botch for Jade to get gashed?
Yeah, because it was. I don't know if this was before or after, but it was when they spilled to the outside and right in front of the tables. The freaking Nia got behind her and literally just force shoved her to where she stumbled, couldn't have time to put her hands up, and she took it right across her brow, man.
It slid it.
The gash across her brow.
Yeah, it slid it like it.
Oh man,
Yeah. So okay, but no. So this specific thing, it's 100% the ref's fault because I don't care what the finish was supposed to be. If we're gonna break the wall, whatever the finish was supposed to be, Nia didn't do it. Count the 3. Count. You can fix it later. Count the 3.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So that's my approach to it.
I could see this in really in this problem. I mean, either way. Yeah. Well, I think honestly, I think there's a lot. Here's the thing: people are chirping too much during a match, and I know it's TV production, but there's probably too many. You've got a producer for one, and then you got control. You got somebody at head control in the other. You know, and trust me, if you've seen the whole Unreal, which I didn't watch after the first 2 episodes, I promised to watch because I don't want to poison myself from the business. But that's how we know what went on. At least if you're familiar with that. So there's too much chirping going on. Maybe she got confused, but the thing is that. But the thing, I just don't get it because she kicked out from Jade. Why would she just like lay there after just getting kicked off and then she don't kick out again?
I like it was a whole around miscommunication. The ref should have just counted 3, but at the same time, Nia missed her spot clearly because she's like, was that what? Like that's clearly talking and not like I'm going to kick your ass kind of thing. So they're both in the wrong, but
yeah, I want to take a poll for real though. If whether you're watching, first off, if you are watching on Facebook, X, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, okay. If I want to vote right now. Put for who's at fault. Put Nia or put ref. There's 3 words. Just put it in there. I just gotta know who's at fault.
No,
it's
me. No, so okay, I don't even think it has anything to do with Vince either. To be honest with you, across the board, I was watching the like TNA and NXT today and getting those in. Dude, there are so many missteps in both of those shows that it's just like, guys, like, why are we going? Why? There's just things that were miscues, all kinds of stuff. Like clearly, you could see fumbles. I've always been a fan of when the fumble is not noticeable, like how Chris Jericho, perfect example. You know, when Neville broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Right, and Chris Jericho really protected him, and we all thought it was just part of the kind of show. Like some of us might have thought like something was up, but like a part of me was like, okay. At first, I thought something was up, but then Jericho just kept it going. I'm like, wait, no, is Jericho just being a dick now to the ref to like because of his? You know what I'm saying? Like they covered it. They made it look like nothing. That's what this is like. You can't fix that. The ref should have just counted the 3, and then it would have looked fine, and you would have had just picked the pieces up. Yeah. I'm not bad mouthing Vince.
Oh man,
I don't agree with his hot habits and hobbies, but like, no, Vince was a great wrestling promoter in mind, so I'm not gonna. But what he did outside of the wrestling is wild.
Yeah. That's like understatement of the year.
That's just my feelings. Like, I don't dislike the man. Like, do you, boo? Whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. So yeah, I don't know. It's and then if we're gonna take that down, and then let's go because you posted this to me, and I'm gonna go ahead.
That's just awesome. Yes,
yeah, that's awesome.
This is what I sent.
Yeah, so that's the whole. Now, if you can't read that, I'm going to just kind of paraphrase what it says here, and I'll read it out. But apparently, Tom Pestock, formerly Baron Corbin, and then also Chelsea Green chimed in. So Tom was like, "Douche, STFU," You have no idea what you're talking about. I do. I'm still playing, but I would say that this troll, whatever, is like, if I'm Triple H, I book Nia Jax every week, having her eat pins until every woman in the entire company has pinned her consecutively. If she doesn't want to do it, then show her the damn door. It's one mistake. I mean, obviously, there's a debate here on who's at fault. But honestly, if you're telling me, if you ask me, there's too much chirping going around in them freaking earpieces, bro. And I think the referee just gets too overwhelmed with what's going on.
I can see that. Yeah.
Now I should have just kicked out again. I had no idea. There's just, I don't know why she just laid there. She just laid there. You know, I don't get it. But then Chelsea Green was like, the internet not knowing that Nia is one of the best and the biggest travesty. We're lucky to have her as a locker room leader. Well, okay. So she may be good in the locker room to some, but which is fair. Okay. But on the other hand, if you've been around this business long enough, you're in a freaking dynasty for one, and that's her freaking trump card, if I can call it that, from her getting anything, from getting removed.
I'm not posting that.
I'm sorry, man. She's in that dynasty, man. She's untouchable. So
I'm trying not to be a dick and reveal too. Like, there's so many people that say lay it in, and then get mad at Nia Jax for hurting people because she laid it in. Make that make sense. Make that make sense, because that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, coming from a wrestler, there's an art. Okay,
I get that.
People, you don't.
I get it, but accidents happen. Accidents happen, and if she's supposed to be the Awesome Kong of the WWE, let's put it how it is.
Kong's a lot better.
Oh, don't even try to. I'm not even trying to compare the two. I'm just trying to give an example, bro. Don't put one of Zmiz's literally top 3 female wrestlers of all time. Like, there's only 2 other people that are above her.
Yeah.
And I don't even know. That's a lie. She's number 2. So there's only one person above her, in my opinion. Because Mommy's number 3.
Oh,
but it's Jazz, Awesome Kong. But for argument's sake, if Nia Jax is supposed to be this generation's version of Awesome Kong, shit like this is gonna happen. Like, it's inevitable. With the hurting of Jade is what I'm talking about, right? That's the one I'm talking about. The whole like kicking out thing, like, it can go both ways. She should have kicked out and just been done with it. The ref should have just counted 3. It was a miscommunication between the two of them, and then a lot of communication, and Nia looking like a dork like usual. But right. But end of the day, though, accidents are going to happen, and Jay's going to come back cooler than shit with this one, dude. Like, she's going to have a baller scar now to go along with her sexiness. So it sucks, the setback. But I'm all for Jay come back looking like fucking a badass Storm from X-Men, because I'm sorry, Jade Cargill is top-notch female specimen in my opinion.
Well, you know she's got that all binged.
See? Thank you! It was. She should have protected herself.
I'm sorry, you got somebody shoving you like.
Man, these people travel so damn much, and we criticize the shit out of them, and sometimes it's just not even warranted. Accidents happen. They look like goofs. It shows that everybody's human and and whatnot. But I feel bad for my girl Nia Jax, though, because I was this run really starting to get behind her, but as of late, more of her whiffs are coming out. So, like,
no, yeah, the whole thing. They did one with was it with Sheamus asking or like what's on your playlist and everything, and they had Nia and Tiffany there. It was like Tiffany was like, oh, I listen to Nia's listening to like all this oldie stuff. And he goes, it's songs from the 80s. It's not the oldies. And I probably would have slapped Tiffany too for saying that. This ain't damn oldies.
Yes, Jim. Accidents happen.
So, oh my god.
There's so many innuendo jokes there. That's my new title.
I love it.
Accidents happen. Big Texan. I like it, dude. Tex, go with it, bro.
Dude, that is such a Captain Missile.
Oh, dude, I just see Texan throwing out lariats and being like, I made an accident. Bro, I'm so here for this, actually.
We need like the world's clumsiest wrestler, Captain Mishap. That's what we need.
Dude, see, now you're making comedy gold for me. Like the ref goes down to pin and like falls out of the ring and rolls out.
Or like he does the finisher. He only hears the 2 count. He rolls off the ring and celebrates and just walks out. Then he gets counted out.
Dude, I would love it. I would love it.
Because he went back to the locker room.
Oh, dude, I would love it. But yeah, this was. I want to still think that Nia Jax can overcome. I mean, she can. She's going to do something cool, but who knows? It was one of those goofy moments that you're just like, guys.
Yeah. Well, see, and this is kind of an unfortunate that it happened this weekend.
Oh my god!
With Dirty Heel Austin Cage was getting married and taken off this week because
he would have fried. He would have ripped us apart.
He would have put this on the grill for like 10 minutes, bro. I mean, himself, because like you know how much I hate this thing. Oh god,
Jim, I'm gonna send you a message here in a little bit after the show because I have a complete idea for your toy stuff you're doing. A T-shirt, and I make accidents happen. Just make sure that Amy doesn't come for me because of this idea.
Oh shit!
Because our Amy's both make fun of us for being toy junkies.
Oh, let's see. Well, while we're doing this here, let's see.
If you need a minute, I have toys to show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes!
Let's do that. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, I was like, no, we got too much show. No, I'm just joking.
So I did pick up some new action figures. One of them Jim actually did on his show just recently. I'm not going to unbox mine because mine go on the wall. Maybe one day they'll get unboxed, but I really like them being in the box because I don't know, that hanging up, going to Target or going, when I was a kid to KB Toys and like walking the toy aisle, that's kind of how I feel in my house sometimes, and I like it. But I got my dude, R-Truth, in the Judgment Deer gear, so I'm pretty happy about that. Got the Truther.
Oh, the R-Truth?
In the Judgment gear, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Out.
Amy's like, you already have an R-Truth. I'm like, yeah, but you can't have enough R-Truth. Come on. So, and then the final one, and I was really happy that our Target had it back because I passed up on it like 3 or 4 times, and then I passed up on it once in St. Louis. But I got myself a great Muda.
Oh, dude, check that out.
Yeah, dude, this fig's actually really cool. I kind of want to open this one because it has the scarf and everything, and I want to put it on him, but...
Oh, wow.
And I have an ultimate Asuka that would be sick right next to it. But so them are my finds for wrestling figs. I was pretty excited.
Yeah.
So we got now.
That is pretty cool, though. I mean, I kind of like them. I'm always used to the Muda when they first came in, like at the tail end of the NWA, going into WCW with Gary Hart.
Yeah, see, I don't remember this. This is more like his Japanese. No, I guess this was his. What? Wasn't this a WrestleMania? Wasn't that WrestleMania?
I don't know if he ever did a WrestleMania. Muda was never in WWF.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was only in WCW, right?
Yeah, it was only WCW. He never got to.
That's what I thought. Like that's why. Okay, so
Vince
that's
never
why.
got him.
That's what was messing me up. I'm like a WWE fig. I mean, I guess it's part of their Legend collection, but yeah, I thought he was only in WCW. I didn't think he was in WWE. I went to the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my wife said I couldn't come down for it because that would have been sick.
Yeah, they had a Toy Man show here. Close
That's his
by to me.
retirement gear. Thank you, Big Texan, for correcting me.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, because his hairstyle was like his last hairstyle that he had. Going to the ring. So
it is a damn shame that we don't get to watch him wrestle anymore, but you can go back and watch tapes because the gravy is a ball.
that's the best.
I remember seeing, I think it was like World War III is when I first saw him. And then I found
really?
some like Japanese stuff. I want to say it was World War III. It was one of those. Maybe it was before that. On something like a Battle Royale thing or something. I remember him in a Battle Royale. That's all I remember in WCW that I watched. Because at one point they had that deal with New Japan, WCW and them.
Right.
I think it was I think it was New
yeah,
Japan.
like Japan Super Show. That was like 91 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they would use them in the World War III because then they also used Mexican wrestlers too from, I want to say CMLL was the promotion they used. But I can't remember. So if I'm wrong, my bad.
Yeah.
Somebody will correct me.
It's bound to happen. Someone will correct.
So what else we got going on here?
Oh my God! Everybody who's watching here tonight, we
Yes.
thank you very much for joining in. And hey, also, yeah, him. Oh yes, that's
Yes.
like in '89 that him and Sting and Muda in '89 had a whole bunch of freaking
When he was still the Surfer Sting.
yeah, Surfer Sting. My favorite Sting was Surfer Sting. That was
Now that I've gone back and watched more of it, because I was a Crow kid, you know, with Sting, like I was all about the Crow Sting. I mean, I was a fan of Sting beforehand, but I've enjoyed more of the Surfer Sting now. But the Crow stuff was amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he made that. Obviously, he did more of his career, but yeah, that's when he was young and vigorous, and he just.
And he didn't have to wrestle. That man didn't wrestle for like 2 years almost.
Yeah.
Sting is one of the smartest guys in the business.
Yeah.
He was part-time before it was cool to be part-time.
I'm getting all this money. I'm not even getting in the ring.
That was messed up a little bit. So what other news we got? What other topics are we hitting on today? I know as the card has shown, we...
Oh yeah, right. Of course, yeah. So let's go ahead and get on here. We got a lot to get on. We got a lot to get going on here because you know us, we get right off the rails. But yeah, we're gonna go back and so we're gonna start off here with Victory Road, with that, and we'll go and get this rolling here.
True.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, I did not tell you this, but our Facebook page finally reached the 1,000 follower mark. Finally, took you long enough. Thank you, guys. All it is takes a follow, and you know now.
No, we appreciate everyone's support. Actually, like it's awesome.
Now we just got to get there with X and YouTube. So
We'll just keep plucking away, dog.
it'll be 2035 before we get.
I mean, we talk wrestling and got to 2,000. It's been a minute. I've had that group page for like 15 years, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
It's literally been a minute.
Yeah. So kind of one thing that's kind of sad to kind of start off. I mean, obviously there was a match on the pre-show. Zachary Wentz defeating Cedric Alexander and Trey Miguel. So, it's just kind of worse seeing Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel against one another since they were originally the Rascals, and now you got him and Myron Reed doing that. But
I thought all three of them were still doing the.
Are they all three doing
Yeah,
it?
it's all three of them.
Oh gosh, okay. It's either they couldn't make up their mind or I didn't care, one of the two. So,
Oh, dude, the Rascals.
I'm just too much of this. Like what?
It's fun.
Dude, check out my beard. I mean, you know. Oh,
Hey, nice, Jim. Nice.
yeah, nice. Gotcha.
Zmiz's cancel game is only
that's
like
awesome.
142. 100.
Yeah. But after that, there was a. I didn't put no picture, but we got the system defeating the Agent 4. That was Brian Myers, JDC, and Eddie Edwards. They defeated the Great Hands and the Special Agent Zero on that.
Yeah,
That was their opening match.
And that was
and right after that, though, this no one saw this coming, and maybe we'll get more details on this. But apparently, this is where Life threw Ash by Elegance a curveball, and she had to relinquish the title. She is apparently, from my understanding, she's done the ring. Period.
Yeah, sounds like she's walking away.
There's probably a health concern. We don't know what it is, but we're hopefully she's okay.
I kind of hope. I hope she's healthy enough that she can stay around and help the Elegant brand, because I was really starting to like this character. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like the Elegance brand. It was good too. Like, I mean, it was really good. I mean, it was a good female faction to kind of get over there, and just the personal concierge for 3 women now. And I mean, you still got Heather, you still got Maggie, but this Ash started it all, and this is pretty much her redemption after getting let go by WWE, and and now she's got to relinquish the title. So, so yeah, so after this, there was the announcement that they're going to have a Knockouts Battle Royal, which ensued right after that. Jeez. Gotta love it, man. Well, where's my rim shot when I need it? So, yeah, sorry, I said I quit. That's funny.
Yep, so they had the Battle Royale afterwards.
Yeah, in which the final 2 competitors were Liang Li and NXT's Kalani Jordan, which they will battle later on in the night. And then, let's see. Then after that, I didn't get a picture of this, but I'm loving this hometown man gimmick, man. It's kind of funny how Cody Deaner was like never got a win, but now the hometown man gimmick gets on it. Never has taken a pin.
I love it. I am still a big fan of the hometown hero, and the fact that he's getting one up on the Nemeth brothers makes it even better. But now they took his mask, so
he can't make another one.
Man, I hope they. I don't want him to demask. Like with this partnership and stuff going on, I kind of was hoping that we'd see him down in AAA a little bit. So,
that'd be funny. Just as the mask gimmick.
I really kind of hope we can see more of it, and he doesn't lose the mask quite yet. But it would work because like Dolph Ziggler used to wrestle down in AAA and has been the Mega Champion before. So like it plays kind of into him going down there and making a mockery of it and stuff, and like, but if, like the Mexican crowd can somehow get behind hometown guy, and then we have a villain that's trying to like bring honor back to the Latino wrestling style, but he's getting booed because this guy's fun as a mask. I think that plays into the character more. So I'm all for the hometown man.
Yeah, he would come out in like a Mexican soccer jersey,
bro.
And he'd be the hometown hombre.
Yes, let's make it happen, man. Do more with this character. I love it. I absolutely love it. And just so you know, Matt Cardona and the hometown man are still undefeated as a tag team.
Oh wow, that's right.
Well, they won.
They did win. They did win.
See, Matt Cardona picks the best tag team partners always, man. Matt Cardona's a genius.
And then see Mike Santana facing off against Rich Holland, which of course still from NXT and picked up the W. I mean, those guys went at it tooth and nail. Match was pretty solid. And then he's Santina Morel. Damn it. I will laugh. I will die laughing. Then of course Trick Williams getting involved and attacking Mike Santana at the end. So um so I, g- which is kind of strange because they didn't have Trick on the card, but then you have your world champion doing a run in. So
I mean, I think it's
uh
going to play more into the announcement that was made at NXT. So there's more to it. Remember that. Like TNA is fighting from the underneath as of right now because NXT is really holding them down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I, I really like this. When Santana, if done correctly, and Santino can uh, Mike Santana can win it in the proper place where he's like the hottest. So like if they could somehow get back to LA and him win it in LA, bro. Taking the belt back from NXT and putting it back in a TNA original, well, quote unquote, he's not really a TNA original, but like a TNA driven guy. Like, come on, that's gonna be a good story.
Yeah.
And Santana's like the right person, especially if it's true that Joe Hendry's about to leave and come to WWE. But I don't think that's completely. I think we're being played with that one. To be honest with you.
Well, let's talk about it because it seemed like they were. If you listen to Tom Hannafin and Matt Redwald, they were kind of talking like after the match, after he defeated Eric Young, that this was going to, like wherever he goes, this is where the whole movement started was here in TNA, with Joe Hendry, where I believe. And it just seemed like it was just kind of a party, like he turned around and just waved to the audience before he went back. I mean, he's still going to be in NXT, but it's like, do you think they're going to be is WWE going to want to pull him more off TNA so he can have him a direction more in NXT? So
No. Joe Hendry. So for me, this whole purpose of the partnership only works with Joe Hendry as your center point. Okay, he's your
right,
pendulum. I think we're going to see a power struggle eventually come to where Joe Hendry's loyalty is going to lie, right? And kind of the same way of like Stone Cold potentially, like he's going to have to pick his side in some sense, and that's going to be a storyline in itself going forward because they are really playing that whole like divisions thing with some of the promos leading up to it that he had specifically with Dark State is what like caught my eye to all this because he kept like he at the end of a couple of his promos, like the vignettes of them backstage, he made mention of things that they were saying about division. And then like now we're going into the invasion angle of TNA coming in and attacking NXT because they want their belts back, right? So if the internet's kind of stirring that he's supposedly leaving TNA, that's just another story point that we can use with the social. WWE's doing a really good job right now of using social media to progress storylines without anyone having to do something. They are top notch at doing that right now. And I think that's what's going on with the rumors going around with Joe Hendry potentially shifting to only WWE and being an NXT guy. He's going to be a key player in the invasion storyline.
yeah. I agree. Um, but I still see, as long as he stays in NXT, there's still going to be a good a good pivotal point between the whole NXT and TNA, and we'll get into that a little bit after we get through with No Mercy with that. But I don't know. I see I still say there's really no direction for him. After just getting done with Eric Young, and of course, then again, I could be wrong. You know, um, it was kind of odd seeing the former members of the Northern Armory get involved in costing Eric Young the match, and then Joe Hendry getting the victory. So
Why? Weren't they a team? What did I miss too many weeks of TNA?
I did too. I mean, I did too. It's like they just came out and were like, "No, forget you, Eric." So,
Interesting. I mean,
uh,
we'll see how that plays in, but Eric Young's an interesting character. That man can make anything work. So I've always been a big fan of Eric Young.
like I said, one of my favorite works of Eric Young when he got to NXT was being part of Sanity.
Oh, 100%.
Dude,
Sanity was the bomb.
Was freaking awesome.
Killian Dane, Madman
Dane,
Fulton,
Alexander Wolf, Nikki
Alexander
Dog.
Wolf. Oh, dude. Yeah, one of the best things.
Yeah.
Did not it broke apart for no reason too soon.
Yep. Yeah. One of the best of the black and gold, man. But I'm telling you about black and gold, that era, man. People didn't realize how good they had it in NXT, man. At that point in time. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of good people. Let's see. So before this match, though, Mustafa Ali was facing against Moose. And the winner of that would earn a hardcore war advantage at Bound for Glory. So apparently, the system in Order 4 is going to have a hardcore war, and I guess it's going to work like War Games. I'm guessing.
It's War Games, but there's going to be like it's like Extreme Rules meets War Games, which I'm kind of here for.
Yeah,
I'm kind of into it in some sense, but Mustafa Ali got the pin over Moose, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, thanks to the help of Dr. Steele.
Yeah. So, dude, I really hope Moose can stop doing spear. Because
you don't like that flipping spear either.
No, dude, it's the only thing that makes me go, Moose, you're not ready. Stop doing the flip, man. It's so goofy. I didn't like who else did you Bobby Lashley does it too, or used to do it heavy. And I'm like, it's dumb. It's not a spear.
It's like a brush off, you know? It's ooh, I'm floating by, you know?
And if he's going to do it, then it needs to not be his finisher.
Yeah.
Or, so, you know, I still think Moose would be the perfect guy to bring back the torture rack, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but see how big he is? He lifts him up that high and drapes him over.
I love Moose, dude. I dig his aura. I dig his entrance. I dig the dude's moves in the ring, except the flip spear.
Yeah, I was never a fan of that, bro. Just to be on the record, I never was a fan of that. So,
bingo. I mean, that's what Triple H and Shawn Michaels have been doing with NXT this whole time. Like, if most people haven't figured that out yet, it is literally the '90s being rehashed in a different manner. And I'm here for it. It is like the What If series of the Marvels, and I'm totally on board for it. Why not, dude? What's the big deal? There's nothing new under the sun. Everything's been redone and redid and redone and done again and stolen from this guy. This guy refound it. So now I'm all for it. I'm completely for it, actually.
Yeah, so they'll get that advantage. Then at the Joe Hendry match was this. So AJ tabled down the low class instead of first class. Thanks to Matt Hardy.
That's our favorite potato, man.
Oh gosh. It's if anything is comedy in TNA, it's the first class penthouse where if it's supposed to be first class, it's a penthouse, but then you got like a folding table with like this custom like table drape saying first class penthouse. That's all you got in the ring. I mean, it was better when you did it off stage. I mean,
I mean,
they should have
personally,
more props if you're going to be doing a segment. Don't just put a table
yes.
out like,
And
hey,
that goes
welcome to my show.
That's why the Grayson Waller effect is so good to me, because they have so much, like, there's so much that goes into it, and it feels like the old sets again, like where
Yeah.
everybody's set went to nothing for a while there, like Carlitos Cabana or the barbershop. What was Piper's Pit? Like those were cool. Jericho's the highlight reel. If you're not gonna go that all out, don't do it.
Jeritron 5000.
Yeah, if you're not gonna go all out like that, don't do it. Don't.
Except when Grayson Waller had the effect. Now
I mean, at least I had a TV on my screen, my set. That's right.
Wrestling in the background.
That's right. Zmiz. We talk wrestling live with IEW. That's right.
That's right. People were like, "Hey, I'm watching TV, and I'm watching TV inside the TV."
I wasn't staring at the
picture and picture.
picture and picture.
Oh,
I still like my AJ. AJ, keep doing you, bro. Don't let the haters hate on you. Keep your potatoes flying.
Oh shoot! And then we get down after that. It's the 3 final big matches here. With let's just get posted here. So Kalani Jordan is the first woman to ever hold the NXT Women's North American Championship and the TNA Knockouts Championship in her career. So yet another NXT talent has a major TNA title. And I may have commented this to you on a voicemail, but why is Carlos Silva looking like the Tony Khan of TNA? I mean, has to just come up like every match to present a belt. What?
Who knows?
Why?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it plays in the story. He seems like his plus with the internet. The internet's wild with this man. By the way, some of the memes about him staring on and watching like NXT just take all the titles from funny stuff. But he seems to be like okay with everything that's going on. So like, how is that going to play into the invasion angle? Like, how's that going to? Because this is another. I mean, we thought TNA was going to have a leg up because boom, Ash by Elegant was the TNA champion who just beat it from, God dang it, what's her name? The NXT champion. Tag team or women's. Come on.
What?
Fatal Influence.
Yeah, Fatal Influence.
Yeah, what's the chick's name? I can't remember her name.
JCJ?
JCJ, thank you.
JCJ, yeah.
It was, but I don't know, man. I also think it's the wrong person. I was kind of pissed that it didn't go to.
I was hoping Lee or what?
Yeah.
I would hope Lee would get the title, but I mean, yeah, I'm a fan for Kalani, but I would have Lee would have been a better choice for me.
Yeah, don't take that as me against Kalani one bit. I'm a big Kalani Jordan fan, so like we'll see how this goes and how it plays out. I personally wish I would have been Yang Lee. We'll just put.
Yeah, I'll just say Lee. Yeah.
I'm tongue tied.
It's too late tonight to be tied tongue.
Yeah. So. But no, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, congrats. It's a step towards this and where we're going to be talking about here in a little while. And then also, we have a new international champion. Frankie Kazarian defeats Steve Macklin, and gosh,
it was a good match.
Yeah. So Steve Macklin was having beef with somebody from AAA. I think Elvis. Think of his name. But apparently they were meeting on the pre-show. They had a little face-to-face, and he came out during Macklin's match when he was getting ready to uh, getting ready to hit Kaz with his finisher, and
Costed him.
yeah, cost them the title. And but I will tell you though, that slingshot cutter though, that does look pretty sick though. You get somebody who can get, who can spring over the ropes. That's a sweet look. That's a sweet little move. So I give Frankie that. So now we got our second ever international champion in Frankie Kazarian. So
He's just. I'm sorry, AJ Roberts, my buddy from my good friend. He's a big fan of Kazarian, and I'm just like the guy's bland as bland to me. So like, no, it was a great match. Kazarian does produce some stellar matches. So
it's like he's he's the man who put bland to white bread.
yeah, like I mean, I have been enjoying. I've been enjoying this run, but my favorite thing that man's ever done was Under the Mask of Suicide.
Yeah,
Like that.
that was a great gimmick.
But yeah, see, it was the gimmick that made him, and it wasn't like because he made the gimmick. I mean, him and Christopher Daniels, because Christopher Daniels got hurt, so Kazarian took over. But you could tell the difference. But at the same time, Kazarian still kept like Daniels' flair in Suicide. But the work he did as Suicide was amazing until we got the best version of Suicide, which was TJP. But that's beside the point.
Oh yeah. Yep. So far 2 new champions, but so the X Division Championship was the main event, which was Leon Slater defending against Myron Reed of the Rascals,
Dude.
and still X Division champion with Leon Slater, and these guys tore it up. But after that match, that was not the end of the show, as Santino came out at the end announcing another match for Bound for Glory with the X Division Championship on the line, facing off against this guy.
It's about to get bouncy.
Oh man, these guys are gonna tear it up. Isn't like it? So Javon's like 21 and like Leon's like 19.
Yeah. These two are gonna
talk about so much youth, and man, these guys are gonna be all over the freaking place.
And Slater is one of the best things that TNA has. Like that dude is
totally
money. But so we can't before we graze over the match because we don't want to do that. Marlon Reed and Slater, dude, this X Division match made me feel like the kid that found TNA on that Saturday night at like 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep and I'm flipping through channels and I've come across total nonstop action. What the hell is this shit? Wrestling. And I start watching and I'm watching Christopher Daniels and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley and all those guys tear it up in the X Division. This match made me feel like that kid again. Oh. I'm not lying to you. Like this match was awesome. It's so cool to see Reed at a level and finally getting true eyes on him because he's been a gym for many years, and he's done many runs around the St. Louis area. Dude was a awesome competitor. So it's cool to see him at this level with these guys doing that. That match was awesome. I can't wait to see this match, but highly recommend go back and watch at least this match from Victory Road.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I saw it, and it was a stellar match. Definitely,
I'm telling the viewers.
Oh, yeah, the viewers, yeah, of course.
We did the research.
Yeah, we've already done our part. No,
But no, I can't wait. Javon Evans and Slater in the ring. The only thing that would make this cooler for me if Knight over there, what's it? Speedball Jet in oh god dang it! What? He's a tag team in AEW with Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Oh, Catch Speed.
Yeah, Knight, whatever Knight, that guy. Why can't I think of his? That guy and those two in a triple threat. Oh my gosh, that match would be wild. I like Mike Bailey too, though, so you can throw him, but like that one cat, those 3 dudes are awesome.
Yeah, that was Yeah, like I said, this was a fantastic match to have for their main event. But it seemed I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. They don't go as long. I mean, it was still what about maybe 2.5, 2 hours 45 minutes on their
That was like a 3 hour
yeah,
show, I think.
something like that. Yeah, so it wasn't bad at all.
No, it was
So
a really good
yeah,
show. It was an easy watch too, and I like that when a whole wrestling show is like enjoyable from top to bottom and easy to watch too. So, good job,
yeah.
TNA. Proud of you guys. Now I'm looking at that wrestler, trying to figure out who that was because it's going to irritate me.
Oh man, well we're gonna jump right
Kevin
in.
Knight. That's who I'm thinking about. Kevin
Who?
Knight. Kevin
Oh,
Knight.
oh, Kevin Knight.
Yeah, dude, that guy's good. That guy's really good. I really like that guy.
So we're gonna go and go right into our next one, which is gonna be No Mercy, and kicking off the show on Saturday was Devon Evans and Josh Briggs, and talk about man. I could have swore there was a couple times I thought Briggs had him though, for real, and these guys went all over the place. Seriously, went all.
Briggs is one of those guys in NXT right now. Is what are we doing with him for me? Because the guy is crazy talented and having these stellar matches, but he's not getting no momentum forward.
Yeah.
But this match was another just. This really kicked off the night for me.
Oh yeah. I mean, Javon's putting in that work and is always showing as long as you know giving him worthy opponents to kind of keep up with him though, and just
Well, Briggs is the perfect. Not
oh
Briggs.
yeah,
Yeah, Briggs
obviously
is the
yeah,
perfect,
Briggs was
perfect,
awesome.
perfect opponent for him.
Yeah,
Because Briggs just is that stellar, like hard hitting. I want to see the guy throw more lariats personally, but I enjoy him and I want him to be more than what he is. I remember seeing him at a Glory Pro show and not liking him when we left. Amy and I were talking about it. We're like, and then he shows up in the next team. We're like, oh god, we're gonna watch him. But he's like, I'm an honest person, dude. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feeling, be disrespectful by anything. Like, he just didn't. He was good, but it just wasn't like there was nothing there. And that's kind of. But when he was with the tag team that he was with, when Fallon Henley and them, oh god dang it, I can't remember the other guy's name now. That was a really good group, and it worked. And I liked that like old country tag team kind of thing back together. You know, they're beer drinking, they're having fun with it. And it didn't. And they broke him apart, and nothing really happened. He's really good. Why are we not using him or like developing him character wise? Because the dude's stellar.
I mean, he had that one guy he was tagging with, and
Yeah, and that Japanese dude was cool too.
yeah,
Like that whole stuff was really fun.
it was fun.
So like they keep putting him in these fun moments, and then it just doesn't. I don't know, because then he goes and fights Javon Evans and loses, and this is one of those matches where like they both did killer, but the one guy was more elevated than the other, from my point of view. If that.
Yeah. Well, but they pushed each other to the limit, though. I mean,
Oh, 100%.
they didn't look weak. Neither one looked weak at all.
It was an amazing opening match, but where does Briggs go from here? I want this guy to get his head on and start knocking dudes out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And then next match here, I saw Ruka. Now she was scheduled to face against Lainey Reed, so she had an open opponent, and Miss Parker answered the challenge, and then so apparently Miss Parker and Lash Legend are getting ready to have a little feud of their own, as a Lash came out and interrupted the whole ending of the match, or like when Jada had the ending. So Saul gets to win in just 13 seconds remaining in her championship title reign. So Saul is still double champion with Zarya helping lead the way. So
I mean,
Hearing a lot
so
of strong rumors about her too,
who
about Soul.
about
Oh,
to be moving up?
yeah.
Yeah, there's big rumor. I mean, we got to learn at FanFest 2, Medusa is a big fan of Sol Ruka.
Oh, yeah.
She is pushing for Sol Ruka 100%. I mean, for good reason, because Sol Ruka is astonishing in that ring. There's this woman has come in and truly made a new art form out of something that we've all seen over and over again, and she's fun to watch. So, like the speed title too, I'm loving what NXT they're doing in NXT with the speed title. So I'm here for it. I'm happy to see this continue. I'm happy to see it build, and I can't wait for Zarya to turn on Sol Ruka.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see Zarya more off on her own, though.
Oh,
I know they're kind of like the whole best buds here, but I was more big fan of Zarya when she came in and her presence then, and it just I don't know. I mean,
Zarya is about to take that North America title from Sol.
yeah, they need to break them up. So, um,
Or the speed. Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, speed's okay. I guess anybody could be for the speed title, but they guess they mainly keep it in NXT now, don't they?
As of right now.
Let's see. Yeah, so the next match was the weaponized steel cage match between Blake Monroe and Jordan Grace. Um, Jordan Grace got her hair cut in the middle of the match, bro. It was like she had them kitchen shears, and she just like cut like Jordan's like hair, and I'm hoping those were extensions, not like real hair with that. But I kind of thought they look like extensions to me though.
I'm kind of curious where they're going with these two at this moment, because I feel like WWE's almost in some form or fashion is getting ready to repackage Jordan to some extent.
Yeah, I mean that could be. I mean,
I'm not like talking like a big reset or anything or like a new complete character, but like
yeah,
she's about to alter her character a little bit to go down a different path in some sense, because we saw it with Moore, how she from the glamorous thing to like this broken glamorous character that she's playing now and portraying. So I wonder if they're about to set that into play with Jordan, because the whole shaving or cutting her hair thing was kind of wild, even if it was just some, extensions.
oh yeah,
Because the shock value of that during a match, like with no, like this is going to be hair versus, this or, anything like that. Like,
it's like, no, I hate you, and yeah, here's some scissors. I'm just gonna cut your hair because
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of makes me want to see these two go for a hair match, and then they shave Blake Monroe's hair, because it really then changes Blake Monroe's character 100% away from the glamour character that AEW was doing, and we get a whole new aspect of what this woman can do.
Oh my gosh!
Think about this, like the stipulation, like, because we had that look in the middle of the cage, and that to me was a very big moment, like the cutting of a female's hair by another woman. The only other time we've ever seen like something like that happen, and it worked really well, was Molly Holly.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I mean, there's what Shylin, not Shylin, part of the Straight Edge Society.
Serena.
Serena. Yeah, Serena D. She shaved her head, and that worked really well too. So, like, I really think if we did this to Blake Monroe, it could really put her as like a bigger horse in the game, because that woman's going to be willing to do anything in my eyes. If her and Jordan Grace had a hair versus hair match, bro, that would be a sick match. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm almost thinking, and because we, if they're going to still be feuding here, you gotta think about where would they want to go next.
I don't think this is over with.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think these two are going to be separating anytime soon. I think this clash is going to happen again. And it's how do we up the ante? Well, this, twat waffle just cut my hair in the ring. Like, I want her locks now. I want my get back. And that's how we get it in. And then it really sets Blake up for a whole new character in a sense. It's still her, but it's that evolution of. That's the great thing about professional wrestling. Like, one of the things that irritates me sometimes is how, like, somebody's like, I hate this gimmick, but I get it. I get it to an extent, but at the same time, that's the evolution of your character or your person, your persona. There's things that we all have gone through at stages of our lives that we didn't like of our character, and we're changing that, and we changed it. So, like, how does Blake Monroe go from who she was in AEW and really change and alter her character? Because Jordan, that's what they're going to have to do with her too. How do we do what we did different in TNA? Because her stuff with Big Papa Pump was amazing in TNA.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if there could be a way we could get her in the Becky Lynch version of the Vision for the females, bro. And then Steiner come in and help because Braun's his, they could play with it. They could play with things. And how do we alter their characters to keep them going forward? That's where I want to see right now with these two women, because they have so much more potential.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, but definitely a fun match to watch for sure. And yeah, I like how Monroe spilled those plastic diamonds in the ring, man.
God, that would have sucked, bro.
Oh, that was bad as Legos,
right? I mean, and then I loved how all the weapons were pink. Tell me we're not diva-ing something without diva-ing something. Like, it was the best because it also played into Blake Monroe's character of being like the Barbie doll chick. Like, they're playing that gimmick and that character again with her. Like, think about those two, not those two, but her and Tiffany Stratton as a duo. Damn. Yeah, that could be some Sheamus freaking Cesaro energy right there, bro. As a perfect mixture tag team.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Let's see. Then your boy here, All Ego, getting.
I almost wore his shirt too. Right, I'm wearing a Raju shirt.
Oh yeah,
great Mocha Mandible. Gotta respect my dude.
Yeah. Ethan Page carrying out, defeating Tavion Heights. Solid match.
Good match. Ethan that guy's a gem. He is a gem.
But then we get a little audio, some voice over the sound waves after his match, and he turns around and look, and here's Dr. Wagner Jr., the Latin American champion, who's now got eyes on the North American Championship. And then
this match is going to be stellar, dude. Dr. Wagner Jr. is awesome. I cannot wait for more people to see how well this man works. Because Dr. Wagner, I mean, we've already seen him. I think he wrestled, the last Worlds Collide, right? Not the last one, the one before that, I think. He had a match. But Dr. Wagner's always been one of my guys from the Lucha Libre world. And Ethan and him are going to... I want Ethan to win the title. No, I don't know. Maybe Wagner take it. This one has me in a torn position, my guy.
I bet.
Dude, Dr. Wagner was a baller back in the day. Like, his dad, or his uncle, I think it is, right? Is it his uncle or his dad? I can't remember which one it is. But, that guy was awesome. Dr. Wagner versus Blue Demon. Some stellar matches there, guy.
Yeah.
I'm a luchador wrestling fan. I'm sorry. I just like wrestling. Let's be honest.
I still say that Latin American Championship, that's the best belt AAA has.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you. It's a good looking title.
It's nice. It is nice. So I guess we got to keep our ears or our eyes peeled. And
I want to. I hope WWE finds a way to soon, like you can find it, but it's still difficult. Like I need a weekly AAA program
oh yeah,
because you remember I'm the guy that at one time when I had satellite, I go I need Telemundo, and my wife goes you don't even know how to speak Spanish because you can't even speak English clearly. And I go, that's correct, but I still need to watch my Lucha Libre wrestling. And I legitimately had Telemundo just so I could watch Trip and never knew what the storylines were. I never had a clue what was going on.
you just want to see the battles in the ring. Right?
I would legitimately just I knew wrestling names. I kind of would get some of like the idea or the premise of what was supposed to be happening, or like, who were the good guys, who were the bad guys, that kind of stuff. But yeah, the actual storyline, unless they said something in English, which was very rare,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Let's see. Well, the next one here, of course, is for the NXT Women's Championship. Lola Vice and JC Jade, and toward the end of the match, Fallon Henley got ejected for pulling the ref out, so Fallon left, and surprisingly, closer to the end, when Lola was outside, here's a mysterious hooded person kicking Lola with like I guess like a shining wizard, knocking her down, and then she gets in right before the 10 count, only to be met by JC Jane's finisher. And JC Jane is still your NXT Women's Champion. So it just seems weird without Jasmine Nix there, because she got really
It's going to be interesting because now they're doing the what it, like who is the third mystery person, the third guy type thing. So they're going to have to pull something off big in my eyes, like female wise, to be the third person. It needs to come out of left field in some degree, but I can't believe for the first time I was like really behind Lola Vice winning a title, because I'm not a fan of JC.
Yeah. I get it.
She's good. Like she does her work. So I'm not going to say it here and say that, woman can't wrestle or anything. Like, no, matches are stellar. She plays a decent-ish character. I don't like her, I guess, like her, her vibe. Fallon Henley was the complete package of that group. Like, she's a great side character, and that's no disrespect. I'm not trying to be mean.
I think Fallon was better though. I think Fallon's better than JC.
100%. 100%. JC has definitely surprised me in recent, months or so, but like, yeah, she just wasn't. She never felt like the standout character before. She never felt like she's a good hand, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that yeah, like I said, but well,
I mean, she keeps going. She could prove me wrong.
yeah. I was kind of right. I could have swore with her family, in Miami with Lola's family there was a couple times I thought that she should have had it, but not to be. And now we'll see what's next for the champ.
I want to know who the character. I want to know who the masked person was too.
See, Fallon came out like about this is like about 2 minutes after the decision was made.
Mm-hmm.
So she could have ran back, took off this gear, and then ran back out.
I mean, you could say that, but Fallon looked suspicious, and so did JC at the end. So that's all I'm saying. Where is it going?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
who's the third?
I get it.
I was starting to really enjoy Jasmine Nix, so like,
yeah, me too.
I'm kind of bummed for that, but
yeah, out of those three from top to bottom, Fallon, Jasmine, JC. JC was.
Well, see, here's the thing: the only time I've liked JC as a standalone was when she was doing the stuff with Chase U.
JC was with Chase U.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
her and
Thea.
Thea Hill were chums, were friends. I really liked those two as a like that. That really flowed. It gave her character outside of it. Also, let's also say this real quick. I'm also not a fan of the Fatal Influence thing either, because it's too much reminiscence of Toxic Attraction.
Yeah.
And it's too soon, too close, and it's just it tastes tacky to me. I think that's another reason why I don't like the trio. I didn't like the group or the whole thing, because it just do something different in a sense. But we'll see where it goes. She's not a bad talent, so
Yeah. No, not at all. Then our main event was Obafemi versus Ricky Starks,
that one
and
looked good though.
a very hard fought match.
Sorry.
And surprise to me, Ricky Starks picking up the dub and the championship. That just, I was kind of floored to that, to Ricky Starks getting the title. So it's like, yeah, I'm not sold on him beating Oba.
That's my whole thing. No, I love Ricky. Like, I got a fig upstairs on the wall. I love Ricky. Ricky's a super talented guy. But Oma Fitting was built up so damn much as this unstoppable force, and you want me to believe Ricky Starks?
Yeah.
Ricky Saints, I apologize, is the guy to defeat Oba?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It didn't. It, at least in the manner that it was delivered, it didn't work. This would have been a really good time to maybe put a big dude with Ricky, and Ricky goes bad guy, and then I could have been with it. But like the way it played out, it did not hit for me at all.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just being real. Once again, that does not take away with how much I love Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
But he's one of those guys in size comparison that needs something to make him more of a threat to somebody, especially like Oba, who was built to be a monster. I mean, there's people that literally have been asking me, like, questioning what if Oba was the guy to come take on John Cena, or what about an Oba Brock Lesnar match? Like, there's people on the internet talking about that stuff. So
I would be more sold for Oba and Lesnar. Me personally.
oh yeah, either way, I don't care.
And that's two big hunks of meat going right at it, bro.
But that's why Ricky Saints winning the title off of Oba in the way that happened. I mean, I understand they're trying to sell his DDT though. So if that's because they really made it a point that he hit like 5 DDTs on him.
Obviously, he's not a Jake Roberts.
Effective
DDT. If he's got to do it 5 times over.
So I mean, they're probably trying to change his character in some degree because of the Rochambeau. I mean, you're not going to see him Rochambeauing Oba Fitting. Like, Ricky Saints just Rochambeaued Jacob Fatu. Yeah, nobody's going to say that, bro. Jacob Fatu is going to destroy him. Like, see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
So he's doing the jumping DDT, which is cool that they're bringing that back. I'm all for it. So let's go with it. But I don't know. We should have done like 7 of those back to back or something if that's the case.
Yeah. So we're going to. So that's from No Mercy. Now, so we had a lot to cram in. Of course, we go off the rails. That's just how we are. We are creative. We are. a bunch of what ifs this week, but it is what it is. So
I'm a
with that
sidearm
being,
booking.
yeah, that's that's what we do.
That's what happens here.
So now one of our main topics of conversation is from last weekend, last Saturday. If you were watching wrestling, okay, you may have watched first, one of them. You may have watched both, but All Out came on first to compete, and then of course WrestlePalooza launched on ESPN after that. So, uh, Z, I'm going to give the reins to you first as far as um your feedback on this in regards to both shows, because obviously there's uh there's something to take away from the scenario.
Yes. So there's the rumor mill going into this whole week, that weekend, last weekend, about how WWE was just putting a show up to block AEW's top pay-per-view, right? Like all kinds of stuff. Well, ESPN themselves said the show was a C. I concur very much so, because I gave it a C minus. Is where I put the show. It under-delivered in so many ways. Not to mention the stage. By the way, these stages with these bigger companies, I'm so tired of all just digital light panels as your guys' stage. Get creative, do something different, stop copying each other. You look like dorks. They do. It just doesn't. It's goofy, bro. Like why the digital screen all the time? Like bring back the old trussing at times. Bring back like the cool production value that PLVs and pay-per-views used to have. WCW used to have these awesome, outrageous, like graveyard scenes, all kinds of stuff like that. I understand warehouse, all that BS. I get it, but reuse some of the stuff then. As far as I care, I don't like, change it up. It all looks the same. So that's first and foremost, because both shows both had digital walls, and that was it. And they looked. It's goofy. So overall, WrestlePalooza was a decent show, like easy to watch. All Out brought everything and anything. There's matches on the card that I didn't even like because the people in the matches. Looking at you, Mercedes Moné and Rio. Let me get some heat, Rio. No, I can't stand either of those two women. One for one reason, one for another reason. But overall, All Out was stellar. Amazing card. The final match between Kyle Fletcher and Hangman Adam Page is a must-watch match. That was great. Kyle Fletcher looked like $1 million. They need to slow down and not do so many high-flying spots. Still, like AEW, you do too much in the ring. Slow it down. Make your moves matter, and like do the facial features and stuff more in between. But no, I can't. All Out stomped the shit out of WrestlePalooza. Dog walked it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So let's kind of take a. I'm going to kind of address this with the WrestlePalooza. With first off, I'm still saying shame on WWE for doing all this to the fans who were promised that they would at least have their Peacock access to like February through February of 2026, and then going right to WrestleMania on ESPN. Which one again? Yet another TKO version of WWE lie. Since you've already lied about 2 WrestleMania spots to begin with, and now you're lying about this to begin. In all honesty, I think they put the show together to use this to have it in Indianapolis to move it over to ESPN because there's so many elements. For one, of Pat McAfee that you can get him in back to which would drive the crowd to react, which it did, you know. So of course with him being on ESPN and College Game Day and all that, so whatever. Okay. 2, try to give them a good stellar show since they're pushing their WrestleMania back to God knows when because they're not going to commit to a year because Lord knows they'll change it again. And then, yeah, I mean that's pretty much why I think this. Why I think this is why this was created, and they put this in because Lord knows at the beginning of the year or even in the fall, this was not even a show on their books. It's not even
It showed. It showed 100%.
You know, so it wasn't right.
like it, dude. Nobody in their Great Balls of Fire was a better damn PLE than WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, and by the way, and then another con to this whole thing is on their logo. You took my damn buzzsaw for one thing, jerk.
Oh my god, copyright infringement.
Like, you took my buzzsaw, man. That's what Rough Cut's all about, man. Come on.
You didn't cut anything.
Could have done anything about a palooza, whatever. Oh, what makes a palooza? Oh, this saw right here. Sure. Come on, man. Seriously?
Yeah, dude. I was so disappointed. Like I was mad at myself for watching the PLE. That's where I was.
So the only highlights to me, and there's only like 2 or 3. 1,
Women's match.
Paul Heyman doing the spot surprise of announcing Brock Lesnar.
That was
2, the women's match. 3, the announcement of Stephanie McMahon going into the Hall of Fame. But guys, between all of that and 5 matches, do you really need to have that 3.5 hours for real? Come on. I mean, are you trying to compete with AEW? It's like, how long can we push this crap on the air?
Did you see the rumors that supposedly Cody Rhodes and Drew pitched the idea of having Randy interfere and cost Cody the title?
Is that dirt sheet?
It was, but like
that's why I don't read it because no, I did not hear anything about that. Or read it.
That would have made it amazing, but no, they couldn't even do something cool like that.
No, that's poo-poo sprinkle booking right there. It's like they just want.
No, I agree. I'm not saying you're wrong, but like this PLE needed something, bro. And if the little shit would have made it smell a little better, because that's all that meant. Like there's no. Why is somebody going to want to go and watch the last match of John Cena where he just gets his butt whipped once again by Brock Lesnar? Like, I mean, at least we don't have to watch him get his butt whipped, and then in the end, he's like, oh, "No." When they did that, like I Quit or the Last Man Standing match, they had, like that stuff was terrible.
And here's another thing: didn't like years back, like not that far back, didn't like Brock jobbed Goldberg like quick, like several years back. Wasn't it Goldberg that just like wiped out Lesnar just like that?
Yeah.
And then freaking here comes Brock annihilating John Cena. So it's like, how can Cena be the greatest of all time? Now you're just
like it's just everything about the show.
Let's
from
not see Cena and Goldberg because it's not going to happen. We don't want it. Goldberg's
why would you even try to speak something like that?
He's already been retired. He pulled a Bret Hart not being gracious enough to have him retire.
That's Cena's last match right there.
Oh,
Goldberg.
Right. Oh,
they could have a speech together.
Oh, you know what? You know what I hate? You know what I hate? These guys that do this for me. No, these guys that do this for me.
Oh, dude, that'd be funny.
Triple H, I would have knocked him out in the locker room if it wasn't for all that.
I mean, over on AEW side, man, we had Luchasaurus come back and form with
yes,
Jack Perry.
To me, that was one of the highlights of that. I was a big fan of the Jurassic Express. this whole scapegoat thing with Jack Perry to me is just I'm not being sold.
Oh no! See, by the end of it all, I actually enjoyed it because it's going to play into they're rebuilding the tag team division off of it in some degree.
Yes. So looking at the card, I watched down like any, the tables and tax match between Briscoe and MJF.
That was good.
That was
really good.
Pretty decent. The 6-man tag between the Demand and the Hurt Syndicate.
Awesome.
That was solid too. Like I said, Mercedes Moné, I could have done without. Of course, I don't even want to see this woman ever in the wrestling industry. Period. And here's another thing, guys. We're going to get to AEW on the marks here. Like I said, can we just get rid of this unified championship? I thought this was a title to unite these two championships, do away with the titles, and then have one title. But apparently, all these titles are around now.
It's confusing.
That makes no sense to me. But Rainmaker is still the champ. Then of course we got.
That was a good match.
Allen in the coffin match.
That was a good match.
I mean, we can get a coffin that doesn't fall apart so damn easy.
That's true.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I was shocked at Chris Statlander getting the championship.
That's one of the that's one of the standout moments for me. Like,
I was floored, bro. I was like, and here I was the last year I was on that little short interview panel with I guess with a member of the Wrestle Talk podcast. I'm sitting on the same. I'm like, oh man, but no, I like Chris Statlander, and then of course we got the ever energetic Harley Cameron right behind her too. I'm a big Harley fan, boy.
Big Harley fan. I remember when she first came in, and we both made fun of her.
Yeah,
but now we are she's one of the highlights and one of the reasons I watch AEW. But no, yeah, Chris Statlander winning as one of the original. She's one of the original AEW females. Like, she's one of the OGs, and she finally won the big title and stuff. I can't wait to see where they go with her. I'm super pumped that she won. And now we get to see Tony develop more because she's going to go down a loony bin road, I feel like.
Well, she needs to go down a different road. Obviously, nothing like what Bailey's been going through in WWE. This has got to be go to a different depth.
I think she's gonna go deep into the method acting type thing.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for it.
All these theatrics are going to be pretty good.
Yeah, dude. But all four women were. Yeah, it was a stellar match. That was one of my favorite matches of the card. Not gonna lie, I really enjoyed the tag team match too. The tag team ladder match. It was kind of wild, but I enjoyed it. Some of the spots were a little too much, but
yeah. And I know I'm including probably their pre-show, but can we stop doing 5 hours of wrestling, for God's sakes? It's not WrestleMania. WrestleMania is over. I mean, yeah, you got some good. We got a lot of good wrestling here, and I do understand that. But sometimes you can have too much on a card. This is just too much, man. I try to hang in with it, but if we had to go to take away the pros and cons of here, to me, AEW wins outright, no doubt.
100%.
So, like I said, WWE's next shot is Crown Jewel in Perth, and yeah, we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that goes.
I mean, that card, it has one thing I think that's going to make it really pop is we already know one of the matches, which is Cody versus Seth.
Oh yeah,
and plus we're getting Tiffany versus Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yeah, right? It's Tiffany versus Stephanie Valkyrie.
Yeah, so we already those two matches alone are going to be fun. I can't wait to watch Cody versus Seth.
Something tells me I think Seth is going to pull it out.
I kind of hope so.
Cody's had too much going for him, And I think Seth really needs to. This will,
Cement the vision.
you know, this will really etch Cody's, um, as far as like his character in history in WWE, taking his championship. Whether he gets the Oracle's help, that's another thing. Because if you notice in that promo that he had on SmackDown, you know, is Oracle going to involve, or is this going to be mano a mano like we've always had it? Cody's putting that ball in Seth's court as far as, well, what are you going to do?
Right.
Of course,
Right.
we don't know what he's going to do yet, but there's always that opportunity for something to happen. Always that opportunity. But no, but like I said, I'm going to try. I'm seriously going to try to watch AEW more. I really do. But like I said, and you and I talked behind the scenes on this. We've always known the trouble with AEW, and I haven't seen Collision yet. But you start getting a little bit lackluster on your TV after a big show, so you can't fizzle on your product after you've had a big PLE or pay-per-view or whatever the case may be. You can't fizzle on that. You got to have a strong show to follow and to try to keep it up. Don't go balls out, for every TV show. You just got to know how to balance it and keep the interest and make it interesting and not dumb. That's the art of it. That's the art of it all, man. So I hope.
Make it too smart that it's not dumb, and make it so dumb that it's not smart.
so dumb.
It's basically what you said, dude. And it's right, actually. You got to find that sweet spot. I mean, I've been impressed here lately with what AEW's been doing. So they have some good stuff, and people are starting to really cook over there. I'm interested to see how everything lands and folds. This was a good test for them, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And how can it be competition now when like everybody's even watching like quote unquote indies at the same time? So like if AEW, TNA, WWE, they're all going on, like we're all watching those, but like there's a lot of us out there that are watching even the next level, like OVW, GCW, so like MLW, Major League Wrestling had a PLE this weekend, even like our pay-per-view this weekend. So like, the amount of wrestling that's out there, there's nothing wrong with going and watching and looking at a different product or being like, that's not for me, but like there's some good stuff there. So this is healthy banter. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's great banter. So we're going to move to one other thing here that I could think of that we got on our plate, because we're just moving things quite swiftly along here. And that is this. We're thanks to Chris Van Vliet with Insight posting this little picture here. But these are John Cena's final dates. And this is one of our topics of conversation that we posted on the show that we advertised this week. And of course, we're going to get, Crown Jewel in Perth, we're going to get John Cena, AJ Styles. And that's official. So we're going to get that match. So there's 3 matches there for certain. We don't know what other 2 matches we're going to get, and we know it's only going to be 2 matches, but we don't know what's.
Yeah, because he's going to wrestle there, and then he'll wrestle Survivor Series on one of the teams.
Right.
He's going to be in War Games.
Yeah. So November 10th is Raw in Boston. November 17th is Raw in Madison Square Garden. So
let's just note that I don't know if that's true. I just have a feeling that John Cena would be like, why would you not want to at least participate in War Games through your, because he hasn't been in one. So, like
I said, this is his warm up though, because like I said, he may be in Survivor Series.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but What if he loses with AJ Styles though, and AJ Styles wins?
All right. So, um, so
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
so I mean, that's what they have as far as their appearances. So he's apparently we're down to 5, and these are it. So the only appearance in October, yeah, yeah, the 5 shows of doom. So
I was thinking Booker T, but he is the 5 moves. You're right.
yeah,
You're right. That was good.
yeah, 5 shows to do.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
So with Crown Jewel only his show only in October, and then so he's going to take a rest and just go three appearances in November, and then December 13th is Saturday night's main event in Washington D.C. for his retirement match. So I'm going to put this out here for Cena's final opponent prediction, and here's another thing that I want to talk about here, and this has been kind of a buzz too. We want to see how much truth there is going to be to this. This is on Dynamite this past week that they show, but this is actually from Saturday after All Out, after the end of, after their match. And Edge says here, I can't put my family through this. I got to go back home, because Beth being attacked. And basically, it seems like there's, Cope is saying his goodbye to Christian here. So Edge's contract runs out in October. So do we see?
Wow.
And we saw in the match too. He did the 5-knuckle shuffle, and he did the AA in the match against FTR in All Out.
What a wild ride, bro.
So, do we see Edge? And I said Edge. That's right. Do we see Edge and John Cena on Saturday night's main event? And that's Cena's send off. And then Edge probably goes away. And that's it from both of them.
Dude, how crazy would it be if it does happen and Edge is his send off match, and then the next week we're back to him being on AEW, and then he's telling Christian, dude, hold on, but telling Christian about him being in an alternate universe. Because that's what we're kind of looking at, dude. We're looking at these different wrestling promotions doing different things, and wrestlers change their names or they don't change their names, right? Not R-Truth, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy and the Dudley Boys this past Thursday, or was it this past Thursday or the Thursday before? I can't remember now. They had a promo together with them in the ring about their Bound for Glory stuff, right? And they were talking, and Jeff is going, yeah, I always live my life on the edge, but now I'm a born again Christian. So they're making references to each other, but how cool would it be if he comes back and then goes back to AEW? It's just a one-off thing. And we all think he's back in WWE, but he literally doesn't stay. Doesn't do a promo, doesn't do anything at the end, does the match, build up to the match, and then just disappears himself. And then he shows back up on WWE or AEW, and it's Lex Luger going, you remember how we all were holy shit, Lex Luger's on Raw, and now he's on WCW Nitro. What the hell? We could see another one of those moments. Would be sick, bro. I hope it's just a one-off thing and he goes back to AEW. I truly do, because I want to see more of him and Christian. So, I don't want him to go, right?
Right.
Edge and Christian is my favorite tag team of the 90s. There's a reason I'm not a Hardy fan, because E&C all day. E&C all day, bro. The Kazoos sold it. Edge and Christian could do no wrong.
Oh yeah, no, the Kazoos were
so him doing the promos here lately, how Christian's always just being an asshole. So now he's not just I'm your father thing. Now the fans are yelling in the crowd and chanting, "He's our asshole." He's like, the things they were doing is beautiful. Like, I don't want to see that ended because this is a whole new version of Edge. Copeland, we'll call him what he wants to be called, whatever. But Cope, it's great. I love it. CNC. I need more of it. So no, I just want it to be one-off thing. If it does happen, I don't want him staying in WWE. I want him back in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, because there was some talk maybe possibly Rock coming back and then facing Cena because of the whole this,
I mean, that still could be a thing.
Rock getting revenge about going, turning back to the crowd and all that. Which, Rock should have never given Travis Scott a spot on the show to begin with. But that's just me. Because, I mean, dude totally old school Cody for no reason. He potatoed his ass because he didn't know how to hold back. Freaking Cody never got that receipt, man. He's pissed.
Man.
So that damn Travis Scott. But no, I mean, if this is the apparition, can you see like another War Games, surprise ending like Punk did 2 years ago, and you hear, "I think you know me," and then just like at the end of the night at the War Games, and then you see Edge just come out and just do a stare down at Cena.
I'm for it. And then he walks through the blood when he leaves, and then he's gone after the match, after Cena's retirement method.
Yeah.
Because really, let's be honest with this. Out of everybody that Cena's fought, everybody that Cena's wrestled, there's nobody new right now that could, basically get that feather cap that in some sense deserves it. But the guy, to me, Hulk Hogan had Piper, right?
Right.
Sting had Flair. Okay?
Yeah.
When you think John Cena, I'm sorry, you think of the only villain that made John Cena really... Like, he wrestled great villains, but him and Edge, they were entwined in this, like, organic storyline. Cena was the hand-picked guy. Edge was never going to be the guy type thing. Like, he's that character where they kind of meet together. Like, so Edge Cena one more time for Cena's last match, that's so poetic in a lot of senses.
Yeah, don't start like at that New Year's Revolution in 2006 where he cashed in on Cena too.
Yeah, because Cena, in all retrospect, as much as I could not stand John Cena at those times, like George Johnson and I would poop all over our buddy Ty Long, who was the biggest John Cena fan, because we were edge heads. Like I'm a Edge all day, every day. Like I've been a fan of his since the Brood, since all that stuff. Like Edge was the shit in our eyes. We were big fans of him. Rated R, all that kind of stuff. Him and Randy together as Rated RKO, ate it up. So John Cena was our we hated him. Like we despised John Cena because we wanted to see Edge win everything. They are so encompassed in each other as I'm telling you, that's how I feel about it. I feel like Edge is the Piper to John Cena's Hogan.
Yeah, like I said, these guys been going at it for off and on for about 20 years. I mean, this all started back when Lita was with Edge and he came out. I forgot what match John Cena had in that New Year's Revolution in January.
The Hell in a Cell match. Not the Hell in a Cell. Yeah, not the Hell in a Cell. Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber?
Yeah. He wins Elimination Chamber, and the chamber goes up, and then you hear John Cena. No, Vince McMahon walks out.
Yeah.
And then, boom, Edge comes out and cashes in.
Oh,
And that's the first New Year's Revolution pay-per-view.
shit, I gotta find that. Yeah.
Is when Edge cashed in. And dude, Edge had some of the best moments in Elimination Chamber. When he stole what's his name? Who did he beat up and took their spot? I think it was Kofi. I think he beat up Kofi and took Kofi's spot in the chamber and then won the chamber match after he lost the belt in the first match.
Oh, right.
Nobody could do that spot better than Edge. I mean, there's probably somebody that would have been like, we could have been like, Seth would have been a good one to do something like that. But if you think about who Edge was as a character and the villain and stuff, like it was a perfect Edge spot. So yeah, I want to see Edge John more time because those two lock horns, yeah, that's one of those dream matches again. And the rivalry. It's just the rivalry.
Let's see if WWE can pull this off. This will help with makeup with what they have going on. I mean, I think they can do better with Crown Jewel, but you get this for severe.
AJ Styles, John Cena again?
Yeah, I mean that.
Dude, I was happy about the first one. Now we're getting a second. We're getting a bonus level, bro. Don't even smack yourself.
Yeah. No, I'm saying no. They will do better. They will do better. They will do better. I promise. I promise on that. And then if they can capitalize on War Games and then have that freaking.
I'm just curious on how War Games get set up. That's my. Because you're starting to see some of the things. Like I tell you right now, the Kabuki Warriors will be a part of female War Games. Rhea's going to be in the War Games. Io's going to be in the War Games.
I'm just happy that NXT brought that back, though, to start
War Games. Well, I am, but also I'm pretty pumped that it's not where it should be, which still peeves me a bit. But not supposedly, according to Rock's daughter, Ava, Invasion is going to have the old style Survivor Series match back, which.
Well, that's elimination style, but now if you think of it this way, though, these last couple or few years or whatever, the Survivor Series has just been Survivor Series War Games. So there's nobody that's really been eliminated. It's not an elimination style match. So if they go traditional Survivor Series match at this Invasion, which is I think is going to be stellar, and they're crazy putting it on free TV on the CW October 7th. But hey, let's go with it. I mean, you're trying to drive ratings. Let's go. That I'm interested to see because you're going to have a women's 5-on-5. I think it'll be 5-on-5.
Yep, it's 5-on-5, women's and men's. Yep,
bro. You know what's really going to be interesting now? Yeah, let me just move off of this because now we're just kind of bashing in. Because think about it now. Who does Kalani Jordan side on?
Oh yeah, there's so many variables right now with things. That's why I told you the build up with Joe Hendry is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
because like which side of the fence is Joe? Because Joe's going to be in that. Joe has to be in it.
I say Joe goes. Now see that could be a turning point for Joe. If Joe goes
NXT.
If Joe goes NXT from TNA to whatever.
Dude, it's good. Like, there's so many variables on that. Like, there's a lot of cool things about to happen. And I'm telling you, if Edge does come back, which I'm still totally for, it needs to be just the one-off, and then he leaves and goes back to AEW. It needs to just be a one-and-done thing. Like, I don't want him to say a lick about it either.
Right.
So maybe he does a post as Edge on Twitter about it, like, thank you, John, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day he's Copeland again, and he's talking about AEW. Like, I want it to be that. Like, I want it to be like, because I think it just would be a really cool aspect.
He's on Saturday Night's Main Event, and then freaking 4 days later he's back on Dynamite.
Well, I believe there's room for promotions working together. I really do. So, like, even when there's flaws or maybe bad-heartedness, things that happen, like that's what I want to see. I want to see. I don't think you can make WrestleMania bigger than what WrestleMania is under the WWE branch. Now, what they're doing with bringing in AAA and TNA, who knows? Because like, there's a lot of variables for this year's WrestleMania. There's a lot of variables. Do we see more come-ups between AAA, TNA, NXT, and then WWE? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot. There's things that people are not thinking about. How do we progress the business? I still, for some reason, feel in my heart, there's no reason for Cody Rhodes to truly leave. And if I'm not lying about this feeling, dude, like I truly believe WWE, AEW are using smarks, as people would want to call them, and marks to revitalize something that our good friend GQ would always whisper, and I can't pronounce very well because I always mess it up. I just think we're being played. I really do. I think they're playing us in multiple ways. I think the CM Punk stuff was a phoniness to get people riled up on the internet, because the only way you make WrestleMania bigger is you bring all the promotions together. And then you get to spotlight them across the world doing crazy shit like in Saudi Arabia. Why in the hell is a dude in MLW, what's his name, the president down there, taking shots at WWE for going to Saudi with WrestleMania? Dude, there's something bigger in the works, and I don't know if it's true. This is just my gut. This is just my heart. This is my love. I've had a lot of BS in the last week or two that some of it I caused. Some of it was inflicted. But I truly believe in working together in this concept and idea, because there's so much things that could happen out of the blue. And there's so much wrestling now. And I don't care what promotion it is. There's something cool about each promotion. Even if I don't like people at the promotion.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, there's going to be an exciting end to the world of wrestling in 2025 for certain, one way or the other. And then we'll have to see how WrestleMania season gets excited. I mean, how people get excited again for WrestleMania season. So the only thing is, let's not have it 2 night. Well, I mean, I don't see any other WWE going 2 nights again with like the PLEs. Like WrestleMania and SummerSlam is it. That should be it. You can't do that with Survivor Series. You shouldn't do that with Royal Rumble.
Well, you could. You could have the women's match be on one night and the men's match be on the other night. Like, so you really could do it the Royal Rumble.
I mean, if you really wanted to.
It would.
Why?
It would almost work better for the Royal Rumble, to be honest with
you. Let's just have both matches on the same night as we have been, and then you just go into the following Raw about it. You know.
No, I'm with you. I was joking to an extent. I don't know. TKO wants more money, so they can have one Royal Rumble happen here in the States and one happen in Saudi or something. I don't know. There's so much they could do.
In my best Mr. Krabs voice. Hello, I like it.
Holy shit, that was actually really good. SpongeBob! Yes, Mr. Krabs.
Oh my gosh, we'll see. I mean, I'll say I'm finding a way to see the shows, but I'm not paying ESPN, so it's okay. Thanks, Steph.
Yeah. I'm still LimeWiring it.
LimeWire.
I mean, I'm not doing LimeWire, but
yeah,
well, in the sense, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
I'm old school enough. I'm still finding it on the dark web.
Yeah. Come to the dark side. Yep. We got it here. Plus, we got cookies.
Cookies. Always. Holy shit. I just realized most dark websites actually do that. They like, are you going to accept these cookies? when you go to Legos.com, it asks you every time, are you going to accept these cookies?
Right, yeah.
It's part of the dark web, bro. Lego's evil.
I tell
I'm
them no
joking.
because you ain't got chocolate chip, bitch. So,
Chocolate chips are good.
no, I don't accept these cookies.
See, now we're getting out of
Tired of
pocket.
oatmeal raisin.
Oh, dude, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. Especially if you get the ones that are crisps, the crisp cookies, like the thin and they're like crispy as heck and super buttery. Oh.
Yeah, I'm more of a kind of a softie.
Oh no, dude, I want a crisp.
Softie cookie.
I want a thin, crisp cookie all the way across.
Then I gotta soak it in milk. So
no. Love it.
I want something crisp. I want peanut brittle. Not.
Ooh.
Now you just got this fat guy off the rails just talking about
Peanut brittle's fire.
peanut brittle, but that's an old school. That's an old school rubber candy. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, my wife got me these like old fashioned hard candies that are fat free and gluten free, but definitely not sugar free. But yeah. Or like 3 pieces is like what, how many grams of sugar? What, 13? Okay. Oh. Anyway,
terrible.
but these are root beer candies, so if I can't.
I'm not a big root beer fan. So.
Oh, I love root beer.
Root beer and black, which is funny because I say black licorice, but I love, I love Jaeger.
Oh, what?
Makes no sense.
Oh,
Dude, a Jaeger and a Coke like the Jaeger mixed with Coke is flame.
dude. The only reason I drank Jaeger when I started drinking is because I was trying to get, just trying to get over with the chicks. That's all. You wouldn't see me drinking. I never owned a bottle of Jägermeister. Never ever.
Yeah.
Never.
Zmiz got in a lot of trouble on Jaeger.
I woke up in places I didn't know. I fell asleep at because of Jaeger. Oh no, I got a story with that, but it didn't involve Jaeger, and it's definitely one of them dumb early 20 stories. So
yeah, that's a road story for another day.
Yeah, definitely not for the airwaves. I'll tell you that right now. Not for you guys. Sorry, you don't get that. Oh my god! So what do we got upcoming this coming week? I don't know anything. No,
we got Raw, SmackDown. We got everybody coming in on NXT. TNA is going to be there. Like,
all right, yeah.
Make sure once again you guys go out and watch, all the wrestling that happened. But go hit up a SICW All Star on YouTube and make sure you're getting them liked and shared and watching their stuff. Great things.
SICW will be in Belle Claire Fairgrounds this Saturday. SICW.org if you're looking to get tickets. Like I said, three big matches that were announced here tonight with the tag match between Billy McNeil and Curtis Wilde defending against Whiskey Benders. You got the ladies' cage match between Lilith Khan and Miss Hyde, and then of course the SICW Classic Championship between Bobby D and Strictly Business Brandon Beretta. Man,
I didn't get a finished OVW. I don't think Brandon and them, Jake Lawless, were able to capture the OVW World Heavyweight title from Cal Hero, so I need to go check that. But I need to go finish watching SICW too.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I missed, and I still have to try to get caught up.
You're next week, right? ACW?
No, ACW is not until October 18th.
There it is, October 18th.
But
my bad.
like I said, we'll probably have some more announcements about that. I would like to see about maybe pulling somebody on here on the podcast before we have that big show to maybe talk about it. Maybe have
bring my good friend back.
Huh?
I always want to see Justin main event.
Oh yeah, well, Dan DeB Severn's going to be
I know
at that show too.
That's some baller. That's some baller.
Give you some more good stories. Plus Dan DeB Severn is also running a
seminar, isn't he?
Is he running a seminar? I don't know. I have to see if it's public though. For one,
Yeah, you might want to do that. before-
Yeah, I don't know. He may not be.
Nothing got said. Nothing got said.
Yeah.
And then
Take it
November
back.
15th, IEW is back at Granite City for Thanks Beating. So Parasite just got announced for the Rumble. Or
Yeah, you guys
Battle
keep
Royale.
announcing it. Yeah, and so like the two surprise entrants of Sean Vincent. No, Sean hasn't been announced, has he?
No,
But Big Nasty Glenn Williams has been announced, has he?
no,
No one's been announced.
just Parasite.
Just Parasite.
Just Parasite.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I think I'm dreaming stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Nightmares. No, I'm just kidding. I still believe things can happen, so we'll see what the future holds.
Oh, so we're making okay. We're granting wishes. Gotcha. Okay.
Correct.
Make a wish. Yeah. Make a wish. What you want. Oh man, but hey, next week though, we plan on having hey, what's up, Juggalo? Catching us here at the end. Whoop whoop, yeah, there, buddy. We are about out of here, but next week we will have the Dirty Heel Lost the Cage back here with us. And who knows who else might be popping in here. Oh, also it's coming up this week. Somebody is turning another year older. I'm not gonna say because I don't know how conscious he is, but one of our own is having a birthday this weekend too.
Who?
Miss GQ is having a birthday Friday.
Yeah, GQ's birthday's Friday, and then the weekend. No, yeah, the weekend following. No. Next, when's GQ's birthday again? The
third.
The third, and then Mr. Austin Cage and I on the 8th share a birthday.
Oh my gosh! It's Birthtober.
Or no, is he 8th or is he 12th? I can't remember. I know he's October. Jody Ultra and I share a birthday. And Jody Ultra and I share a birthday with my favorite wrestler, The Miz.
Yeah, go ahead. You post that last one there. So apparently JCW is going to be back on tour this next month. The date's not announced yet, but we posted ICP's announcements for the tour next month on the West Coast.
Did you see by chance you were talking about the GCW show that they did? Was it GCW?
The JCW show?
Not the JC. This is the JC, but the GCW show.
No, I haven't seen nothing.
Superhuman returned.
Oh man. Superhuman.
Yeah. I like watching him get beat up, so I don't care. I think he's like a.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're actually going to be working more together, if not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I think we are about out of here. I don't think I got anything else here. We've actually got. I'm going to have a busy weekend, but not for the. Yeah, I got some somber reasons. We're finally having a memorial for our mother-in-law on Saturday. So if I'm not in any wrestling show, that's probably why. Because I'm going to be with family and make sure they're taken care of. So,
And we love you for that.
Yeah. 2025 has been a tough year. Have not done a lot outside as much, but I'm hoping to get. Hopefully, things will start going better, and we'll get back to the flow. So yeah, man. But no, well, we'll see. We don't know what we're going to have next week, but tune into our Facebook page, which we have over 1,000 followers now. So
Thank you, guys.
love you guys. Thank you guys for it. We love to have multiple thousand followers. We like to have, like to have them everywhere. We like to monetize something off of this crazy thing we call a podcast. So
Yeah.
I like
be cool.
to think we know what the hell we're talking about. I mean, I've only been in this it's only been about my entire life, this whole business. So, you know.
I mean, I've been a fan my whole life.
Yeah, well, kind of have to be a fan of it. I mean, if you're on the business, if you're just in it for the business side of it and that's it, you don't want to get into it, you're not gonna flourish at all. You're gonna want to get out quickly. So
I've been too addicted to this.
trust me.
Even when I want to run away, it has a way
Yeah.
to pull you back in. It's not a bad thing. I'm glad because
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of wrestling today with the kids, and that was fun. Like the kids hung out with me and watched the rest of NXT and stuff. So, like those are the moments I'm like, okay, I'm still in the right spot. Like the kids and I can sit down and hang out. So,
Yep, for sure. Yeah, for sure. You gotta love the kids getting you in that mood, man. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and get signed off here now. We thank everybody for joining us here this evening. Remember, we will be back next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central, to get the start of everything for episode number 208, and we'll at least have a trio back. So take care of yourselves. Have a great week. Finish out September strong with the next couple of days. October's rolling around. We're gonna have some cooler weather. I love it.
oh, dude, I can't wait to have more cooler weather.
I love it, man. Get into the fall season, man. Oh, I love it. So, guys, thanks again for joining us. We will see you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Central.
See you on
Till
the other
then.
side.
See you guys. Have a great night and a great week. And see you later.
Oh, they're gonna have a War Games match next month. Interesting.
Everybody's at war. Everybody's at war.
Yeah, whatever. Do it.
There's a kendo stick. Kill everybody.
Beat him over the head.
Where's the cheese grater?